Have you ever been in a situation where what you want to say is all right on the tip of your tongue, but there's so many things to say that they all get bottlenecked right here, and then you end up not saying anything?
Yes. Yep.
Let me tell you what, guys, what's going on in the world right now is not something I expected.
No.
Okay, you put your comments in the comments section down below, but be careful, because obviously we're in a different kind of world now.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing I thought as a emergency preparedness minded person, I thought for sure, and this is honestly, you go back and look at our videos, I thought for sure that we would have had a serious economic problem in the United States.
Worse than already is.
And globally. No, I mean, like, this is bad. I'm saying bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying bad. I thought it would have happened by now already. And I'm not kidding. You go back and watch the videos, and I would say that it would be fair to say that that's what I thought was the big thing. And then other things would happen because of that. Now, I'm not one of those people who said, God told me to tell you that, because I don't, and I didn't. But now it seems like all bets are off. It seems like we have not learned from history, and we're all on this new roller coaster ride of, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Please put this in the comments section down below. What's your concern now? Because I am a fan of history. Mm-hmm. I look back, and what you see is cycles. You see cycles. Especially if you look in, like, I'm a biblical historian. I try to be a biblical scholar. I study theology. I study all things Bible and God and yada yada, right? You look at Israel. It's like a few hundred years go by and they're doing the same thing again, and God goes, whoop, time to correct that.
Right. Especially when they were
messing around.
Yeah.
Let's put it clean.
Right. No, I was thinking when they were the time of Moses. My brain is not working.
You were mushy today.
Yeah,
we'll explain why.
I want to say the diaspora, but that's not it.
Wrong period.
Yeah.
Exodus?
Yeah. Sorry.
I was trying to let you go,
my brain
baby.
is mush. It's done for today.
Things seem to happen in cycles. If you look at 1800s, 1700s, it seems like things are in cycles. Well, there's a concept that history does go in cycles, big circles. And we're at a big turning. If you guys know, I can't really mention the book's name, because you know what happens to videos when you mention books' names that are not approved?
Yeah.
Something turning. You look up historical changes turning book. And everything points to, if that theory is correct, we're at the end of a gigantic cyclical shift.
Getting ready to go into that next
big
turn.
Phase. Now, not a prophet. Don't play one on TV. Don't try to lie to people. Don't try to use God as the reason why it's okay for me to say yada, 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 and then think I can get away with it. Because guess what? His authority is a little more important than whatever anybody on YouTube thinks.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if these big brain people are right, buckle up. Buckle up.
Yeah.
So here's here's really the reason for this video in a nutshell. Let's just say that everything keeps cruising along, and you know what? All of these crazy moments in history are nothing more than crazy moments in history, and they're written down by the victor at some point.
Yes.
Because that's how it always goes, and
Right.
the victor's always going to spin it the way that they want it to seem.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at Soviet Union.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
the loser doesn't write history.
It's weird how you don't find a whole lot of images about all the stuff that happened to those people right around the time of, you know, World War I, World War II.
Yeah.
Weird, huh?
Weird.
If these are all just blips on the radar and nothing really crazy bad is going to happen, I hope that. I really, really do. But what if things are getting ready for a massive shift? What could we do? I mean, when we're talking massive shifts, what can you do? And that's what I really want to talk about. That's what I want to get you typing into the comment section, because with dialogue, with conversation, with communication comes better preparedness.
Mm-hmm. And with better preparedness, change can happen.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So if everything's hunky-dory, great. Keep living your life the way you always have. But what if these little bumps in the road become more than bumps? What would you do differently? Would you learn a few skills?
Yeah.
Like practical skills, because before we started this channel, I knew how to make music with computers.
Mm-hmm.
Be a rock star on stage. That's about it. Record videos and make money with media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that if somebody's really, really hungry, they're not going to want to be trading me media production or vice versa for sandwiches and stuff.
No. No.
What skills would you recommend people learn right now?
Learn how to grow things. Learn how to make food from scratch. Not open a can of this and a box of this.
That only lasts a short time.
Those cans of things will, and those boxes of things will eventually run out. You need to learn how to make them from scratch. Like if your favorite meal is hamburger helper, learn how to make it. I happen to have a really good recipe. It's delicious.
But how are you going to get the hamburger? How are you going to get the helper?
Exactly. Learn how to raise animals if you have the ability. Sheep, goats, cows, rabbits, chickens. If you have the ability, you need to be doing that. If you have a little bit of land, you need to be doing that.
If you have an apartment, you can do vertical gardening. Please,
Yes.
please don't say, I live in an apartment, so I can't do anything.
That's baloney. You can. You can grow.
Go ahead. I got to tell you about something.
Yeah, you can grow. Shoot, you could have rabbits in your apartment. They're your pets. They're not an agricultural animal.
It's my emotional support.
No, it
10
wouldn't matter.
rabbits.
You can have rabbits. Yeah, I know apartments say you can't have pets. Whatever. Make bread. Know how to make bread.
Make food from scratch.
Yeah, we covered that one. Yeah.
I'm still back on
Yeah,
that.
I know. That's a big glaring one. Learn how to grow it, then learn how to cook it. You know?
Learn how to cook it without somebody else's help.
Right. Know how to make a sauce. Know how to make anything that doesn't come out of a box. Learn how to make noodles. It's 2 ingredients.
I saw an ad the other day. When people say that they can't grow anything out of an apartment or a terrace or a patio, I think most of the time they either just don't know or they're making excuses for why they don't really want to, so they'll say they can't.
Right.
Hopefully that's not you.
No.
Because otherwise you'd be mad and writing a hateful comment right now.
Bring it on.
My. No, what I was going to tell you, there is a company now that is doing vertical gardening in very narrow rows inside tractor trailer trucks.
Oh,
You know,
so
the
semis.
53-foot tractor trailer enclosed trailers. There's a company that's doing them. It's all grow lighting. They show up at your place. They bring the farm to you.
Huh. That's great.
Unreal.
That's great. It's mosquitoes.
I know, I just killed one too. So when people say, I can't, I say, okay, well then be prepared for what's coming.
Is it that you can't or you won't?
Well, we should, yes.
Yeah.
Other skills. I would say, ladies and gents, learn how to talk with your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
That's a skill.
Mm-hmm.
It takes being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it may take a baked good where you bring it on over because they're doing something, or a dinner.
Yeah.
Bring it on over.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's people that, you know, the time for excuses is over.
Mm-hmm.
The people that'll go, well, I can't because nobody likes me, or I did this, or I did. Well, guess what? You got to keep trying.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to keep trying. Keep working at it. You can't give up.
For those of you who, this is not for everybody, because I know everybody is not going to hear this. And if you can't hear this and you're upset, please understand, I'm not trying to make you upset. It's not me who's doing it. It's just that I'm the messenger.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get with God now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, now.
Right. You need to be
right with God. Right?
God and Jesus. Yes, you need to be right with Him.
That's one of the few things in the world where there is absolutely zero downside.
Yeah.
Zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let me tell you what, folks. Anybody that I have ever met, no single person has ever gone, you know what? I had a great relationship with God and I regret it. No. What happens is they get burned out by stupid people who do stupid things and make God look bad. Mm-hmm. But it's not God who's doing the bad. It's people who are stupid.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that you're being real and understanding that people do dumb things. God does not.
Right.
You may have been taken advantage of by a person
or the church.
Oh,
that's not.
I can't tell you the amount of stories.
Yeah, no, we have dozens of stories that we could tell you, or more, of when the church hurt you or hurt us. That's not God. That's not God. God didn't do that. Humans did that. And okay, go to a different place.
Move on.
Move on. God did not do that to you. Christ did not do that to you. Humans did. And humans fall and fail.
Just like me.
Just like everybody else. Just like you. You know, no one is perfect except for Christ. And if your pastor let you down, well, yeah.
He's a human.
He's a human. Don't put him up on a pedestal. Because he should not be higher than anyone else in that room.
Besides, if you try to put me on a pedestal, it better be a load-bearing pedestal, and it will still probably break. Ladies and gents, that's the most important thing. Because all this stuff, it's all going to be gone. Every single one of us has an expiration date.
Yes.
Every single one of us will eventually be pushing up daisies and be worm food. And you know what? What are you going to do then? You need to get right with God. You need to talk to Him. You need to ask for forgiveness, and you need to get serious. We have strange history getting ready to be made. And you're gonna live through it. If you're watching this video, chances are you're seeing it right now.
Yeah. You'll experience it. Your kids will experience it. Your grandkids will experience it.
It's time to get serious.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond time.
Yeah.
So that said, this is a side thing, but if you want to get with a Bible devotion community prayer group, it's basically online church that we do. It's called Everyday Outreach. You can open a new tab in your browser right now, go to Everyday Outreach, and become a subscriber. And we do a Monday through Friday daily Bible devotion, 8:30 Central, and about 70 people show up now, 60, 70.
Yeah, and then those that watch it in a day is like maybe 150.
And it's a group of people that you get to know, and you know them, and they're there to pray for you, and they're there to grow, read scripture, and build community. And you're welcome. Not like, hey, you're welcome.
No, you're welcome
You're
to join us. It's free. It's a good time to get to know folks and to unpack scripture. Everyday Outreach.
It's on YouTube and the website.
Yep.
But even if you don't show up, folks, get serious about what's coming, because even if I'm wrong, and I think if I'm wrong about it and everything's just hunky dory, smooth sailing, and the stock market just keeps on going and never stops growing, right?
Sure.
If that's all great, then great. You still have a better life and a better relationship when you are committed to God.
Yep.
Mosquitoes.
They're bad.
We're gonna go inside.
Yeah.
But
I'm getting a lot.
check it out, and hopefully you can see that we're in uncharted waters, so you better do your best to assess where you're at and where you're going.
Yeah. You guys have a blessed and amazing day.
What she said.